Hi everyone. I'll start with the import data feature. I think this was one of the feature you might have. Everybody when started using Kailas, one of the feature you might have explored the first time, and for which you might have faced a lot of hiccups and a lot of issues related to data correction and etc. So I will just give a end-to-end demo of how the import is done in Kailas CRM. But before starting with the demo, let me just speak about this feature and this limitation of this feature as per the plans available in Kailas CRM. So, as you all know, we have three plans in Kailas CRM: Embark, Explore, and Elevate. So, data import feature is available in all the plans in Kailas CRM, but the limitation we have brought in is in the number of records that can be imported in a single batch. So, for the Embark plan, we support a maximum of 250 leads that can be imported to Kailas CRM. Explore plan, the limit is 3000 in a batch, and for Elevate it is 10,000. I will start with importing a sample Excel file. When you log into the CRM page, you see your dashboard. You have to navigate to the CRM settings section. And to import data into Kailas CRM, you just need create lead permission in your profile, nothing else. So that is available in all the profiles you create. That is basic access which is required. So I'll just start with the import. So I navigated to the import section. In this section, I can see the import button on the right top corner. I click on it. I see the terms and conditions. So when you start with the import, the first step for import is uploading the file you have to import. So you might have an Excel dump or a CSV dump from an existing CRM or any other tool which you are using for lead generation. So you can use that, or else you can download the same sample file which we are providing by clicking on this link, and you can insert your data in this file. Uh, in this file in the format we have given so that there are minimal errors. So let me just open the sample file right now. So here is the sample file which I have created. So I will be trying to import this data first with some error content so that I can guide you through the issues that might happen while you are trying to import a file to Kailas CRM. So the first step is uploading the file. So I will just upload the sample file which I have downloaded. So my file has entered, that is the first row of the file will be treated as header row. In the next step, I'll be mapping the fields of Kailas CRM with the fields available in the file which I have uploaded. So by default, last name is a mandatory field. So unless you map it, you will see a red warning over here. So the demo purpose, I won't map every field in the file. I will just map the standard certain set of fields and continue with the import. So
Is there any order you select these fields here now? When you selected it, you
okay.
select it in the Excel in the same order from left to right. Is that the way you do it?
No, it's whichever order your data is in the
Oh, it is
sheet.
giving that prompt also. First name means first name. You have to do like that.
Yeah, no, you
Okay.
can select it. The bottom section shows your the preview of your Excel file. So here it is shown as last name. So I can just map it with the last name in the system. So the top row, header row, which I am selecting are the fields which are available in Kailas CRM, and the bottom section is your fields and values in your Excel CSV file.
I understand that. I'm saying like the which field you have to select here. Last name means it will be shown in the text box. Last name, first name, like that. So that same thing only has to be selected, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, that's the only thing I want to ask. Okay, no problem.
Yeah. So once mapping is done, you can move to the next step. So uniqueness rule means if right now I haven't set uniqueness rule for this account. So uniqueness rule means if you want to make sure that there are no duplicate leads entering your account, that is same email ID doesn't come twice, you can set uniqueness for your account. But right now I have not done that, so I will go to the next step. Here in the last step, I will get a preview of whatever I have done in the previous steps. That is how I have mapped the fields. In the top row, the Kaila CRM field, the column in the column header in the CSV file uploaded, and the values. Then if I set any uniqueness strategy, if I selected any uniqueness actions performed based on uniqueness, that is also shown. Then I go to the import data part. So this process will be a background job running in the system. So while this is done, you can go navigate to other sections and work on the CRM. Your experience with the CRM won't be interfered while importing data. So once I've completed the completed importing data, I will be able to see the leads in my lead detail section. So the current experience of mine was very smooth because I have uploaded a very clean file. So in order to have a smooth experience in importing, the first step you have to do is the correction or preparation of your data. So I will just walk through that. So let me open my. Yeah. So there are different fields types in which is supported by Kailas CRM. So if you can see while preparing your data, a lot of you while importing the file might have got errors related to phone numbers, emails, and also some values related to source and campaigns. So why that is happening is because the file you have prepared for import is not fit as per Kailas, the format which Kailas is expecting to expecting. That's why you might be getting those errors. So for example, yeah, so we have text fields. So text fields, we support only a maximum of 255 characters. So if you add any text more than 255 characters, so right now I will just add a sample data in this file with more than 255 characters so that I can show you error file being generated. So for the text field, the limitation is that any text field in your which you want to import should not exceed 255 characters. And if there is any paragraph field you are trying to import to the Kaila CRM, it should not exceed more than 2550 characters. And pick list value. So what is a pick list is, for example, when you create a lead, this owner field is a pick list. Or your country, which is a pick list, your business type, which is a pick list. So pick list values, when you enter into your Excel file, you should enter the value in the same way it is stored in your Kaila CRM. Then otherwise the system will throw error. For example, here I have shown like in country, I have added it as India right now. So if I'm adding a value like INT or something else. For USA, if I'm adding like USA instead, and in your system it is stored as United States of America, the system will throw an error. And number field is straightforward. You have to enter only digits, and there are checkbox. So checkbox fields, example means the DND fields you have in the Kailas CRM system. So such fields you have to follow this syntax, that is true or false in small cases. Otherwise, the system will reject the record. And this is the format in which date has to be entered. If there are date fields available in the date fields you have to import to the CRM, you have to follow the format in which you have created the field. So it's either DDMMYY, MMDDYY, or any of these three. And if there are any URL fields you have created, custom fields you have created in your CRM, you have to start it with HTTPS, append those URLs with HTTPS// and email is another type of field which is in Kailas CRM. So that should be a valid email ID. If it's @gmail.com, the standard email format is missing in your email ID you have entered in your CSV file, the system will throw an error. And for phone numbers, you have to follow this format, that is a 10-digit phone number followed by the country code. So if the country code is missing, again the system will reject the phone number. And same goes for product is a lookup field. So product also you have to follow the same syntax in which it is saved in Kailas CRM. Same goes for pipeline and pipeline stages. So next import, I will show an example with the pipeline and pipeline stage as well. So while adding pipeline to your leads, you should add the pipeline which are already present in your account. So if you go to the CRM settings, customizations, manage pipeline, you can see the pipelines available in your account. So you should follow the exact syntax in which pipeline is saved in your account in your Excel file. For example, I have used default lead pipeline. So if there is any spelling mistake or any other error in the pipeline value you are entering, the system will again reject your import. And while adding pipeline stages, there are number of stages associated with each pipeline. So you need to make sure that when you're entering data, if you're having a pipeline named default lead pipeline, only the stages available for this pipeline should be added in the pipeline stage option. So I will just show you a sample output. Walk you through the existing fields. So here I have a text field which is last name and first name. So there I should follow this first rule, that is less than 255 characters. Your phone numbers, I should follow the country code rule. So it should be +91. But right now I have made a mistake over here so that I can show you how the error file is generated. And salutation is a pick list. So in my account, if you go to the lead form fields and check for salutation, there are 3 values. So it should be a exact match of any one of these 3 values. Emails is the other field which is following the same standard format, mothervishnu@example.com. City and state as text fields. Zip code is a number field, so it should contain only digits. And URL field should be appended with https// like this. So now I will rerun this import process to generate an error file so that I can walk you through the errors which might happen while you import data into Kailas here. So I am uploading the same file. Let me save it first. Try mapping some URL fields as well. Also pipeline. So right now the mapping is done. I will try to import this data. So right now there was records with error in the file which I was importing. So once the import is completed, a error file is generated with the number of errors or with the records error records in the system. So I can download the error report by clicking on it. So this file gets generated only when there is some mistake with the data you are trying to import into Kailas CRM. So I can just open it. So when I open, it is presented in the format error and what is the error associated with each record. So all the four records which I tried to upload right now had the country code in the wrong format because I didn't add the plus, I didn't append the number with the plus symbol. That's why the system was rejecting this records. So I will just make changes to the existing file again. So right now I will convert it into text field and I will append each of these and I will save this file. Try to import it again. I'll quickly map the fields. So phone number was the field which was throwing error in our case. So I will map that field right now. I'll quickly map 5 fields and complete the demo. So right now all the records are created, and if I go to Kailas CRM lead section, I will be able to see all the records added to the system. So that's all about the importing leads into Kailas CRM. If there are any queries, I would be happy to take it.
Thanks, Sivi. So as you told you, like there is a Q&A session. So if you find any issues with you or any problem, then do ask us.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm asking the audience. If there are any questions, they can ask right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
Can you just tell your number or type it in the chat so that we can call you up whenever we have any problems?
Sure.
So is this clear to everyone, or are there any queries or something?
Yes, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, my first question is, we are importing leads into Kailas here,
Yeah.
but we might have different users in Kailas. Okay, so we want to assign leads to a particular user.
Okay.
So will that be possible?
Do you want to assign it in a round robin fashion, like one by one, like that?
No, I have a set of database. Okay,
Yeah.
actually, I have taken demo of your this CRM, and we are on the process of onboarding. Okay, so right now we are using Excel for our inquiry lead generation and prospecting, etc. So now the next step would be that would be uploading our used database into Kailas.
Okay.
So we have around 10 users. When we are importing the data, so what I understand from this VC, we can import data very easily, but how it will be assigned to different users? That is my question.
So one way of assigning to users is that if you go to the lead section, there is a bulk reassign option. So if you want to assign specific leads to certain users, you can select it from the listing page, and you can use the reassign option and select the user. That is one way of doing it.
No, but isn't it possible that we put a header in the import file where name of the user is available, and we could add that name over there, and we could map the fields like we are mapping different fields. We could map the user also.
Yeah, so it's currently that is not supported here, but very soon we will be releasing. In our next release, you will be having that option to add the owner field as well. Because right now, when you create a lead, you are free to choose a owner. So the same will be available in the import as well.
So when is it going to happen? Because we are planning to be on board very soon, and I have got approximately 500 plus inquiries. So then it will become a huge uphill task for us, to upload the data in CRM. It will take a long time. If you,
Yeah,
it could be automated.
The release timeline exact dates will be communicated to you by the CST very soon after this.
Okay, so I can assume that right now it is not possible. We'll have to do it manually.
Yeah, and we have also another feature which is in which whenever a lead is created, if you want to assign it one by one to each user, that is possible. Round robin assignment is available right now.
Okay. So it will act as database, and admin can assign to different users. That's what you want to say.
No, automatically system will you have to just select the users in your workflow. So one by one, the system will auto assign to each user whenever a new lead comes into the system.
Okay, all right. And I have another question also.
Yeah.
I just want to understand when we have a prospect, so we are entering the fields, different fields for a lead. Okay, so at a later time, can we edit those fields we want to?
Edit fields in the sense, are you ask about editing? This is your lead, and
For instance, I got a lead today. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got specific information. Okay, name doesn't change. Mobile number might change at a
Yeah.
later stage. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So you
the
can
user
change
might
it.
say that call me on this number. Is it
Yeah.
possible to edit it at a later
Yeah.
stage?
Yeah, it's possible. So right now I imported this details into the system. So I'm going to the details page. So in the listing page, I will see all my leads. So when I
Okay.
select it, I will go to the list details page. So there I can edit the details of the lead. So for example, if I misspell this last name, I can change it and save it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And my third question is, what happens to the blank cells in case I don't have email ID with me? I have all other information, but I don't have email ID. It is blank.
So yeah. So if there are blank cells in your Excel file, if that
Okay.
field is not marked as required, for example,
Mm-hmm.
last name is a required field for my account
Yes.
right now. So if there
Okay.
are blank cells in the last name, then the system will throw an error and generate an error file for that record. So
Oh,
out of these 4 records, if I didn't have last name for any one record, then an error file will be generated with that record in the CRM. The rest of the records just gets inserted into the system. But if it's not an important field, for example, you don't have values for first name, mobile number, emails, then
yeah.
the lead will be created irrespective of value available or not. Only the required fields need to have filled.
Okay. So I think the best way is that we should change uh, our fields to not important or not required
So
initially, so that we could
yeah,
upload the data.
no. So by default in the system, only one field is marked as required. That is the last name. So
Oh.
if you want any other fields to be marked as required, you can do that in the customization section. You
Yes.
can go to a
Yes.
specific field and
Mm-hmm.
mark it as required. If you don't mark
Mm-hmm.
it as required, then you won't be missing any leads and you won't be generating any error file while importing. If the,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. And phone number is a text field. It is not a number field, right?
Yeah, so it's in the format +91. That is the country code plus the number together has to be uploaded.
Okay. All right. All right. And
So this
can you just
format
yes.
will give you error, but you should have
Mm-hmm.
a plus. So for that, you while processing this data in Excel file, you have to convert it into a text field and add a plus to the number +91 if the it's an Indian number.
Okay. Okay. And can you please throw some light on uniqueness because you have not covered it.
Yeah,
So
uniqueness. I will use a different account because
Ah. Okay.
so uniqueness is a way of setting duplication check in your account. So right now you can, if you go to customization section, you
mhm.
can, this is where you can customize the lead module name. If you are into education domain and you want to call your leads as students, you can change the name over here and you can set the uniqueness strategy also. So if you don't want leads with same email ID to get into your system repeatedly, you can select it as email or phone. The uniqueness strategy can be set over here. So once it is set, while you import, you will have one more
Okay.
step. I will just walk you through that again. So I will use
Mhm.
the same file. So by default, so I am just mapping only the mandatory fields over here. So I have selected the uniqueness strategy as emails. So I will just uh, select email as well and continue with the import. So you will get the option to, you will be presented with these 3 actions as well. What would you like to do when duplicate records are found. So there is an option called ignore. So if you select this ignore option, the duplicate records will be ignored by the system and you will get it in an error file. If there is a lead with the same email ID in the system already and you are trying to import it via Excel, those will be ignored. Replace means existing values in the system will be replaced with the values of the lead in the file. So if there is already a lead with the, for example, I have a lead with email ID irvas@xml.com, and the phone number in the Excel file I am uploading is different from the phone number in the system. So it will be replaced with the phone number in the Excel file. And update operations will happen. And there is an option called add missing data. So add missing data means when I'm uploading this, I haven't added the first name. The first name was not available. So that is a missing data. So whatever data available in the sheet, which is not available in the system, will be copied to it.
Okay.
So I will go with the ignore.
Then how many uniqueness conditions can I set? Because here you have set for email ID. If I want to have multiple uniqueness conditions, then is that possible?
Multiple unique. No, right now it's available only for email and phone number.
So I can set two conditions simultaneously, if I'm not wrong.
Right now you can set two conditions. It's either for email, phone number, or both. 3 conditions.
Okay.
So right now I tried to import it. So there were already, I selected the option ignore. So there were already records with the same email ID in the system. So I get this error report. There are no errors, but 4 records are skipped. So when I download this one, I'll be shown the list of duplicate files. Skip the email already exists on another lead.
Okay. All right. So somewhere you mentioned that for phone number there is a condition of 10 digits plus country code.
Yeah,
but,
this is the.
But in some cases, if I talk about other countries, I guess there would be a country code obviously, but there won't be 10-digit phone number. It might be 9-digit, 11-digit, or more than that.
Sorry. Okay.
I want to understand whether this condition applies globally, 10-digit phone number, or
10-digit phone number doesn't apply. So this was for Indian numbers. I followed this format. Any 10-digit phone number with country code. So country code is mandatory. That is it.
Okay. All right. So I think you have answered my questions. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Any other queries from anybody else?
Yeah, you showed which options are like for the today, like on the left hand side. Can you just indicate?
Sorry.
Import data, and which one for the unique fields, user management?
No, in the unique field, you have to go to the customization section, and there is leads module.
Oh, you took import and then customizations.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine, sir. Okay, no problem.
So customization is not entirely covered. This is just a part which is required in the import, which I covered. Okay. So customization includes leads, contacts modules, and creating custom fields as well. So that will be covered in a later session.
Oh, today you covered only the unique fields.
Today I covered the unique field.
So that is in which option? Customization in which option? Unique fields?
Leads module.
Lead modules. Okay.
Yeah.
Also, I wanted to know in the Excel file, how do you define the, which is the, what type of, fields are there, whether it is text or numeric? We have to define it. I think it should already be there, right? Since we are downloading the sample file.
Yeah, when you so you don't have to define it. You can't
It is
define
already
whether
there.
it is a text or pick list. The
Yeah, if it is a
values you-
date file or anything, that will already be there in the Excel file.
Yeah, only the thing is that you should follow this format with your data.
Okay.
So if there is DND, there is an option called DND in your Excel file, which is needs to be uploaded. You need to add it as, if you want to turn it on, you should add it as true or false in small case.
Okay, one more this list values you said. Can you just once again just demonstrate or tell how?
Yeah. So I will just open the file. So this is my Excel file. So
Okay.
right now, for example, pick list value.
Okay.
I will go to, or I will just select it with the pipeline and pipeline stage. So when I'm entering value, preparing my Excel file, if I'm having a field called pipeline,
Okay.
so it should match the same value which is in the system. I go to manage pipelines. So for lead, I have a default lead pipeline. So the name should match exactly this, whatever is in the system. There can be multiple pipelines in the system. So whatever name has been given in the system should
So
come.
where, how do we choose that? Whatever name given in the system, where do we go and choose that?
You have to check it in the manage pipeline section.
Okay.
Yeah. So here you can see the
left hand side is what is to be chosen.
Yeah, left hand side customization manage pipeline. There you will see the list of lead pipelines. So
Okay.
whatever pipeline you have to associate your record with, you should add it the same name over here.
Okay, default lead pipeline. Oh, correct. I got it. Where else do we apply this kind of a list? This thing. Where else does it apply in this Excel sheet?
So, where else means
in the Excel sheet.
If there is
country, you said country or something you showed, no?
Yeah, country. So I will go with salutation, for example. So salutation is a pick list. Pick list means when I'm adding a lead, I get to choose from a
come
list
like a drop down.
Drop down. So for this, when you're importing leads to system, you should have values same as what is available in the system. So here I have added all as MR. So it should be either MR, MRS or MISS. So whatever values I have configured here, it should only come in this salutation. Otherwise, system will reject it. So if you add it as MIST here, so the system will reject it.
Okay. Just MR dot or MR.
Yeah, whatever is in the system. So here I have added MR only. If I am adding one more as MR dot, then it might.
Okay, then we can take it.
Then you will be able to take it.
No, but this is the same. This what you explained now is the same as the earlier one. What you explained. The concept.
Yeah.
That was something where you copied that thing to this Excel file, right?
Yeah.
What is there was some difference in the way you explained. Here it is already the values are already there.
Yeah.
Okay, but there you copy something, then only it works.
No, it's the working is same only, but this is a different entity pipeline. This is a field created under leads. So that is a system generated entity pipeline. So you have to just make sure that whatever data you are entering here is consistent with your with the values in your Kailas here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I suppose we need to do 1, 2, 3 records to be able to get used to it.
Are you asking for a sample file or a sample?
No, that of course I can download it. Not a problem. I'm saying like I have to try my own records just to get used to it. How it has to be done. I suppose that is try out one record and then probably we'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Definitely, sir. If you find any problem, I have already shared my number with you. You can just call me directly, or you can drop a mail to support team. We'll help you out.
Yeah, Mr. Pravesh, thanks a lot. I got your number.
Also, if you're stuck at somewhere, you're calling Pravash and Pravash is busy, you can directly raise a ticket from this section. There is a question mark over here. So when you click on that, either you get help related. You can go through the articles over here only. So if I am in a section called pipelines and I'm stuck somewhere related to pipelines, I can just click on the question mark. So I will get all the articles related to pipeline over here. So I can use a knowledge base, and some of the articles we have embedded the videos as well. And you can use the same widget to raise a ticket as well. Your contact name, email, and description. So our support team will reach out to you once the ticket is submitted.
Okay, got it.
So wherever you go, relevant articles related to that page will be shown.
Okay.
I have my last question.
Yeah.
Actually, I have customized my pipeline. I have created different pipelines and customized according to the system that we had created, which we were using doing manually in Excel. Okay. So now I have all the data in my Excel sheet. Now the challenge that I see here is that we have to maintain the formatting as per Kailas. Okay. So
yes.
can we have the ready reckoner for the conditions?
So in that case, if you already have a pipeline with you, which you are using, you can just create a new pipeline over here. Whatever you are using.
That is quite possible. I will just copy and paste and change the headers according to the fields that I have created in Kailas as of now. But the challenge which remains is formatting, because for example, if I have to enter the date, so you have different formats. So what I want a ready reckoner, so that whenever I'm pasting my data in particular header, I know that I am pasting in the right format that is required by Kailas. Because I'll just explain it in a better way. Can you please go to this lead form fields?
Yeah, I can go to.
So here it is mentioned as first name is text field. Yeah. So I know that is text field, but I do not know that I have to enter only 255 characters over here. So there are multiple fields here. So how would I know when I'm entering in your import file, which is a standard file? So how would I know that the data which I am entering in a particular field is in a correct format?
So you are asking for a list of fields available in your system and the type associated with it. That you
list
want
of conditions with conditions.
So
yes, that
you want a doc in this format where there will be field name, what type it is, and the input instruction related to exclusively for that field.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we can share that with you. Okay. Could you just share your email ID with Pravash? We will get it shared with you.
Sure. I'll share it.
Yeah.
I'll share it separately.
Yeah.
That's good. So I hope like we got covered all your queries here. And if you face any problem, feel free to like email us at support@kailash.io, and we'll get you revert on that.
Sure. Okay.
Thanks once again to joining this session, and we'll keep you posted once like we'll get some new updates for you, and we'll like give you notification for the like upcoming webinars. You can join that for like interactive sessions like this. Thank you very much.